What's your first name again?
Camille, Kamil.
How you doing, folks? John Leonard here. Just an update on my YouTube channel. I just closed my boot there. At least everything gets wet. And I met this lovely gentleman a good few times now, and his name is Camille. He actually originates from Poland, but he's actually a very, very intelligent guy, and he's well educated. He can speak 2 languages and stuff like that. Just after being talking to him there about his life and stuff like that. And so whereabouts are you living? Are you on the streets sometimes?
I'm on the streets. Sometimes I live with my girlfriend, things like that. But it's hard for us. A lot of us don't want to live, don't want to be in the hostel because people use drugs, and we don't want to use drugs. So there we are intense, And then there's the government bringing the refugees in because they're getting money for it. We're not. There's over 10,000 people, or maybe a little bit less than 1,000 people that are homeless. We're not getting houses, but there's refugees getting houses. It's not fair. It's not fair on us. I know. I'm from different country, but I live here longer. I have been working. These people never done a day of work, and they're getting houses. Things like that. It's just not fair for all of us. I don't think.
Yeah. And you're a very healthy looking fella. Like, you don't look like somebody who has a drug problem.
Yeah, that's what people do say. But look, I have a drug problem, but I don't. I do, but I don't use every day.
Okay.
As I said, benzos are my big problem, and I do want to say, benzos are the biggest problem right now on Dublin streets.
Okay, benzos, is that benzocaine, is it?
Benzos, yeah, D5s, D10s, and I want people to look to how many pharmacies there is up in Dublin now. There's more pharmacies than any other shops because everybody wants drugs.
Right, and just explain for people at home now, benzos, what do you call them?
Xanax, yeah, Tranex, Xanax.
Right.
The ones on the street, they're mixed with everything.
Okay.
There is even a video on YouTube of a fella pissing into a barrel when they were making them.
Okay.
And you don't know what you get.
And
you get heroin, you get everything in them, and then when you're coming off them, you start getting fits, things like that.
So what you're saying is that doctors unknowingly are prescribing drugs that people are getting addicted to.
Yeah, the doctors prescribe them more because doctor get money for them too. So everybody gets prescribed, but there's so many chemists now, and everybody's looking like just say for Tylex, things like that, because there's codeine in them, and then they get addicted to codeine, then they get addicted to heroin, and then they're like me sitting here, from one thing to another. So
and you have a baby as well, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like to me it looks like it's a drug epidemic now in Ireland with drugs that they can buy on the streets and drugs that you can buy in the chemist. I think it's a very bad epidemic, and it's getting a lot worse.
Could I ask you, how do you actually feel if you can't get medication? What way does it affect your body or your...
I'll be honest with you, I get shivers. I get shivers. Obviously, I get cold. It's kind of like a heroin, like you coming down off. Obviously, I have the cold, and then when you don't have them for today, you start getting fits, proper fits. Things like that. It's just gone very bad. Like, and the lads are just standing there. The lads stand there selling them like that, and they're getting a lot of money,
And if you had a message to give to young people listening to this video now, what message would you give them?
I would give them the message, especially if you're on the benzos. Please just be careful with the ones that you buy on the street, and get off them. But you can't get off them straight away, because you will go to hospital, and you will slow down slowly, and it's not gonna be easy.
And for people who are contemplating on taking medication or a drug, what would you say to them?
What?
If somebody was thinking of taking it or trying it, benzos, what would you say to them?
I'm telling you, do not try it, because I know the first time it's a great feeling, because there's so many people in Ireland now and all over the world that are very anxious. We all get very anxious now. Years ago, it wasn't like that, and people that's how people start taking D5s. Or take a D5 because it's a relaxer. Take one, and then if one doesn't do, take two, take three. Just please don't start. Don't go that road, because it's worse than heroin.
It's worse than heroin.
And plus, it's a long time. It's a long time to get off them. It takes a month or even more to get off them. It's not like heroin 2-3 days.
I ask every person I interview this: if If you had a message for the Irish government, what would you say to them today?
I would say help the ones that the Irish. Don't be like I know I'm foreign myself.
No,
but
that doesn't. You're
don't
Irish
be-
as far as
yeah,
we're
but
concerned.
Don't be bringing other people from other countries because you're getting money. Help the ones that are on the streets that do need it. Like, you know, people don't want to go to hostels because they don't want to take drugs because they're with someone else that is smoking heroin, and that is then it's in your mind. Oh, will I get heroin? Or will I get crack cocaine? Crack cocaine is another very bad deal.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
doing the rounds in Dublin at the minute.
And especially people go on robbing because crack cocaine goes in 2 seconds, and you need more and more.
Listen, it's very kind of you to talk to me, and thanks for your time.
No problem
I do
at all,
appreciate that.
anytime.
I'll put it up on the YouTube channel.
No problem.
And it's to let people know you're a normal person like
Thank you very
everybody
much,
else.
sir. Thank
And
you.
you're no different
I'm
than
happy
anybody
that
else.
I really wanted to say that. Thank you.